Oh, Freeman. Oh, Freeman. Oh, yes. I've been enjoying this like no one's business. And it's actually kind of weird because usually I'm not a big fan of trading in games. There have been a number of games in the past that have done trading very, very well. And the economy, it feels natural and it feels organic. And Freeman is definitely one of those games. I'm actually going to look forward to seeing where economy and diplomacy and all that sort of thing goes in further development. Welcome back to Freeman Reformers, and we're going to be selling a whole bunch of linen, as you can see right here. I've basically just been running around and trading this entire time. I don't have any additional forces, but we're going to be picking those up very, very soon without any equipment. You'll see that in just a second. So what we're going to do is we're just going to sell a whole bunch of this linen. This is actually one of the higher value trades that I was able to accomplish, because let's face it, just look at how much money I'm making right here. Because all of this linen, I bought it for 99 and I'm now selling it for 243 per one, which is just insane. Such an amazing value right there. Now, thankfully, the developers are, well, wise enough, basically, to put a huge amount of money in every single trading little area here. So, for example, the marketplace trader who sells all these ingredients and goods and things like that for trading has 7,000 cash, which is just crazy. It's such a nice amount to have, because especially when you are trading in something as high value as linen, you need that. You need that, because just imagine if they had 1,000 or if they had 2,000 and I have 5,000 here. How am I supposed to sell all of this stuff and gain a good amount of cash if this guy only has 1,000 or 2,000? But no, they've actually got a huge amount more. So it's so nice. Now I have 8,500, which is just crazy. Now, I am actually in Litvin right now. Yeah, can you imagine? I've actually traveled that far. Anyway, what I've been doing is talking to the bartender, tell me some valuable information. We have a lot of shovel, and it's cheaper than elsewhere, and Lubny demands it. So, what do I do then? I go into the marketplace, and I buy a whole bunch of shovels. Now, obviously, this is a pretty low value item, so this is really good if you are starting out. I know a lot of people tend to have a pretty harsh start in Freeman, especially considering the bandits are pretty good, you know, they're pretty good at what they do. But anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to head over to Lubny here. I'm going to be a bit careful as well, and ooh, okay. Hello. Yeah, those bandits, they tend to be, yeah, there's also Cossack rebels right there. Oh dear, hello. That's a lot of, a lot of problematic enemies and things right there. I think these guys are actually friendlies, so that's the reason why we hopefully escaped, you know, by the skin of our teeth right there. Anyway, I still have only 5 units. We're going to be fixing that in just a second. So yeah, now we are here. I can sell this shovel that I bought for 25 for 63. So obviously it's not as good, but it is still very, very nice if you have just started off in Freeman and you want to play a trading class. And that's the thing. Usually in games like this, you generally, you can't really do trading that effectively. You know, you can't really gain massive amounts of cash unless, for example, in Mountain Blade, for example, if you're playing a mod, sometimes mods will include a particular trade route or another, and that usually will then give you a good amount of return on investment. But when it comes to native and the base game, trading is a bit more difficult, and you're going to have to be a bit lucky, you know, in the economy sort of sense. Anyway, basically what we can do right now is I can buy all of these for a very, very cheap price, and we can make a whole bunch of squads. Then we can go into a fight and hopefully get them kitted out with some gear. I mean, at least that's the hope at the very least. That's a hint that I got from one of the developers, so very much appreciating that. Anyway, let's get some more female militia, and we'll get some militia riflemen as well, and I think that is going to be that. I am going to probably need to buy some more food. Wow, look at the demand for the shovels, it's just crazy. Anyway, just buy some more food right there, and I am going to try to level up as well. I am going to try to level up. So let me go into my party here real quick. And yes, Mojave is doing absolutely fine, as you can see right there. So we're going to make a new squad, because we're going to make them in like squads of 5 or something like that. Alright, so I've sorted them out into a squad, and I've called it Sahara because, you know, we're going with the whole Mojave thing, and I have a party size of 10 out of 20, so technically I can get 2 more squads of 5, and then try and see if I can kit them out. But obviously, because they don't have any weapons, they probably won't be that good, so that's obviously a bit of a problem. But you can see here that they actually have a pretty decent armor proficiency, their rifle proficiency is good, and SMG proficiency is good. So technically, I would be able to buy some pretty cheap weaponry and give that to them. So let's actually just take a quick look at the marketplace here. And let's see what we could potentially give them. So we could potentially give them some MAC-10s. We could give them some of these rifles, which are admittedly not the greatest, but they're probably going to enable them to get some kills, which might actually make sense. But, well, that's the thing, it is quite expensive to do that, but, I mean, if you're going to be customizing the entirety of your units, then maybe it would be a good idea. Anyway, we are going to go to one of the nearby villages, probably get some more village recruits and things like that. There's actually an amber mine right here, which I would like to be able to utilize. Maybe I can do it? Oh, they're actually running away from me. That's pretty cool. So yeah, obviously they're seeing the numbers that we have at the moment. Hopefully I won't get attacked. We have 8 hours remaining on this. Thankfully that guy came along to help us out. I think he came to help us out at the very least. So there's our military expenses. We've got 200 right there. And every city has volunteers, veterans, and mercenaries who wants to join an army. Okay, so we got 15 raw amber and 5 fruit. That's pretty awesome in my opinion, so we can actually escape from there. So you can see raw amber sells for 100. I actually wonder whether I can maybe get something a little bit better. I would like to be able to fight a couple of people as well, so what we're going to do is we're probably going to go over to Antipil right here, and I will go and I will see whether the bartender wants to give us anything. Ah, here we go. We have a lot of chemicals, and Smolyanka demands it. Right, okay, so let me go and... Whoa, okay, that's actually a lot. That's actually a lot of stuff, so that's pretty cool. Actually kind of glad that I have pretty significant inventory space. Should I just sell this raw amber right now? I actually don't know whether there's going to be any opportunity to sell it anywhere else, so I suppose I'm just going to sell it for the moment. And if I make a mistake, then that's just how it is. But that basically means that we are buying all of these chemicals for free, and all of their profit is pure, absolutely pure. So that is something that I very much appreciate. So let me see, where is Smolyanka? That is going to be insanely difficult to find, I assume. Alright, so we have arrived in the city. Thankfully, well, thankfully I didn't get attacked, but the main problem with it is that it is an enemy city, so we are going to be in a bit of trouble if I don't do something relatively quickly once we get out of here. Anyway, merchants, they... Ooh, this is great. Okay, this is actually really, really nice. They have a discount on leather, which is utterly fantastic. Let us sell all of this chemical for pure profit, as I said before. It's going to be pretty amazing. And then we're going to buy all of this leather, and we are... Actually, you know what? I'm not going to buy this leather just yet. You know why? Because I don't want the bartender to not give me accurate information or anything like that. Because I think if I may buy it first, they might not give it to me. There we go. We have a lot of leather and it's cheaper than... Ah, there we go. Minov. Minov demands it. Okay, so Minov demands it. So let's see if we can then buy this leather now. This is going to be selling for a huge amount. We're spending 2,000. Bear that in mind. We're spending 2,000... and we are going to be getting probably more than double that, maybe more than double that. Minov is over there, which is actually not even that far. I'm actually pretty happy with it being pretty close. So let's see if I can get by all of these terrorists. They're making things kind of difficult. Let's just say that. You can speed up, by the way, by pressing Y. You know, the people in the comment section were very, very helpful in letting me know about that, because... otherwise, well, it takes a bit of time to get there. Anyway, well, we made it. We made it very nicely, in actual fact. And as you can see, the leather that we bought for about 104, we're now selling for 256. So we spent 2,000 total. As you can see, I've already gotten my money back, and we're now going to be getting even more. Yes, over double the amount that we got there. So that is fantastic. We now have 14,000 in terms of cash, which I think is fantastic. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take a look at our weapons here, and maybe we can get our people some things. So maybe some Mark 14s or something like that. We could technically just get them some pistols. I mean, they could use pistols relatively easily, but they do have some pretty decent rifle proficiency. So I think I'm going to buy 2 rifles right there. Let's buy some first aid kits as well, because I need some. And maybe some grenades. Why not? And I do remember that we still need to spec into armor proficiency. I was a bit stupid by not spending any points in armor proficiency, but sometimes if you don't know exactly what's going on with a new version of a game, then sometimes you oh, I actually need throwing proficiency to be able to use grenades. Ah, that's unfortunate. Okay, well, that just means that I have more space for my wonderful first aid kits. So I guess that's okay. Anyway, we're going to be giving these some of these weapons. There we go. And there we go. Okay, so they can actually defend themselves a little bit now, which is pretty nice. We're just going to move some of these guys over here. There we go. And now we should probably reward our fellows just a little bit. There we are. Okay, fantastic. All right, so now what I want to do is I want to go to the nearby village, and I'm probably going to, well, buy a couple of extra villages. So as you can see, without equipment, they are literally cheap as nothing else. It's really very nice. We're gonna buy I guess 2 guys, 3 girls. I guess we'll just go with that, because I'd like a nice mix, I guess you could say. We like a nice mix there. And we're gonna be calling oh no, is it Atacama Desert? Is that how you spell it? I don't know. But whatever the case, we're just going to place all of these guys and girls in here, and it's going to be absolutely fantastic. So that will now mean that this is a little bit easier for us now, because we then don't have to worry so much about being attacked by small groups, because they are going to be a bit scared of us. Even though they don't exactly know what kind of unit quality we have, they should be more wary. At least I hope that to be the case. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to try and find some bandits. Maybe we'll try and fight some of them to try and get our guys a bit equipped. I think that would be kind of nice. I did actually run across a whole bunch of pretty weak bandit parties, but as I was trading and running around and all that sort of thing, I kind of decided that that might not be the best idea. So let me just see if I can find some weakened parties that we can maybe take on. Alright, so now that we have a slightly larger party than the regular looters, technically what we can do is we can try to extort them with a 50% chance. There you go, we actually did extort them for 400 additional credits, and we're now... Yes, I actually thought to myself, and we're now going to attack them, but no, we can't do that. We can't do that because we are, for some reason, rather honorable. I was trying to stab them in the back. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Okay. Well, anyway, let's go over to these looters instead, and we will tackle them, because I did see these, but they had 7, and I thought to myself, maybe 7 is a bit too much, but there's only 4 looters and 3 bandits. I think we'll be relatively okay. So you will not pass us alive. Prepare for battle. Let's do this. Alright, so the new battle map is absolutely fantastic. As we know, it is just amazing with the amount. Look at this. You can literally look at all of the environment that you want to see. It's just really crazy. Alright, so what we're going to do is, unfortunately, because Sahara doesn't necessarily have the greatest gear, they are probably not going to be as effective as they could. But, well, I can't really do much about that. We're just going to have to kind of send them in there and see what they can do. And we will have to... Oh, it's nighttime as well. That's obviously a bit of a problem. Or is it? Maybe the moonlight will actually help us out here a little bit. Okay, so they are coming from over there, or the bandits should be coming from over there. Now, as we have seen, the shotgun that I'm using is actually pretty decent in terms of its range, so I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you, sir. Maybe I should have given you my pistol. That might have made sense. Well, as we know, I am a bit of an imbecile at times, so it would be logical to assume that I would forget to do that. Oh well, never mind. I suppose it's not too bad, but yeah. I was hoping that I might be able to also use grenades in this, particular battle, but them needing throwing proficiency is kind of a shame, but it's okay. I have actually found the opponent, if you can believe it. Can't believe I've actually found them, to be honest. There they are, right there. Do you see them? I hope you see them. We don't have night vision goggles just yet. There's a rock here. Maybe I can use the rock to, you know, block any bullets. Okay, they're going to start shooting at us, I assume. Let's be a bit careful. Yes. Yes. Yes, there's a kill. I don't even know whether we're getting lucky or what is happening right now. Hopefully we're doing okay. I mean, they're out in the middle of... They're out in the middle right there. Okay, so are we being fired upon somewhere else? Yeah, we need to kind of move down there, don't we? Yeah, we're being fired on from the other side. So let's move our guys over there. And, well, our other... Oh! That... Oh! Okay. Okay, I'm gonna just try and heal. Oh, this is bad. You can kind of see that this is bad. Mojave has taken way too much damage. They really have taken a lot of damage right here. There's only 3 of them remaining, though. There's only 3 of them remaining. We should have this in the bag, surely. I saw one of them. I'm leaning. I don't even know whether that's him or not. Oh, no. Is that one right there? Yep, that one's there. Yes, took him down. Can we take down the other one? Nope, never mind. A mountain bandit took it down. Phew, okay. Wow. Every single fight in this version of Freeman is intense. And even if you're against looters, can you imagine what it would be like to fight against an actual army? Whoa, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. Okay, so we have a Magnum. That is obviously going to be something that we will give to one of our villagers probably. And I'm actually just going to take all. Literally just going to take all right here. And then we will move on to the nearby town and see if we can sell all of that. So where is the nearby town? Oh dear. I'm in the middle of, well, a lot of hostile territory. Ooh, I'm going to need to do something a little bit better next time around. Probably try to attack some units that maybe are... Ah, look at those guys. Those looters right there. They have 4 looters and only 1 bandit. I think that's actually pretty good. Maybe we'll be able to do that instead. Okay, so let's go into the marketplace here. I'm just going to... They have a demand for leather in this area. I obviously don't have any leather, so that's absolutely fine. So I'm just going to sell my random stuff here. Don't really mind too much about what they're willing to give me because, let's face it, I kind of just want to get this stuff out of my inventory. And a black mask, maybe I can use that black mask. That could be pretty fun. Wire cutters, yeah, that's good. Batteries, sell that, and sell the beer as well. Okay, there we go. So we do still have that Magnum. We got 1,600 plus 3,800 for the victory, so we now have a sizable amount of cash, which I'm very, very pleased about. Unfortunately, I did not level up. I would very much like to level up at some point soon, but unfortunately I did not. So let me see. Is there anyone here that I want to get? I could get some trained marksmen, technically. That might make sense. Let's get some trained marksmen, why not? For 600 each. I mean, we've got a lot of cash right now, so technically we can do that. And we do need to resupply Mojave quite considerably. So let's put them in there, and we'll give this guy this gun. Is he actually good with pistols? It doesn't actually say whether he's good at pistols or not. I assume he's going to be okay. I mean, he's a trained marksman who is a... wow. He is fantastic with rifles, so maybe we should give him some rifles as well. So actually that makes me think that I should go into the marketplace and take a look and see if there are some rifles here for a cheap enough price. Got some SMGs, got some pistols. These are pretty cheap pistols that could actually help us out just a little bit. We'll buy some SMGs as well. I used 1 first aid kit, so we probably want to take some of that. And I think that's pretty good. I still have 10,000 remaining, so we're pretty nice. We're pretty nice in terms of the money that we have right now. Let's give this guy an SMG, and Sahara can definitely use... Oh, the one unit that actually had a weapon died. Ah, of course that would happen, wouldn't it? Okay, so let's give these guys some pistols. So Sahara and Mojave are both, yeah, they're pretty good now. They're pretty good. They've got, I mean, they don't have any armor or anything like that, which is definitely something we need to look into as well. So yeah, maybe that could be something that we look at right now too. So let's go into the armor here. Okay, so what can we actually buy that is armorific? Do they have any armor? I'm not seeing any armor right now, to be honest. I just see a lot of cosmetic stuff. Unless I just don't see the armor values? I don't think so. No, there's the armor value right there. So yeah, you're going to need to buy light combat vests for 1300 if you're going to want to get any armor proficiency, which is pretty significant. Obviously, if I were to do battle with someone that may give us a bit of a better shot here, then maybe that would be an idea. I'd like to actually see some of these things have maybe a small armor value. I know that in real life, you know, in realistic terms, a tank top or a bandana are not going to give you any armor whatsoever. But it is a game, and maybe at some point, you know, maybe there would be an idea to just add like 5 armor to these things or something, because they're a slightly cheaper option for a little bit of armor, just for, you know, just for a little bit of protection here and there. But maybe that's just me. Anyway, we're going to be putting this black mask on so we look a little bit cooler. And yeah, there we go. Alright, so we did get a couple of extra kills there. How much experience do I have? Oh wow, yeah, I'm gonna need a whole bunch of extra experience right there. So maybe we can try and do battle and try and win in a different situation here. So let me see, maybe I can... I'd like to make these guys run away. Are they not running? They're kind of getting... They're kind of having a conversation by the looks of things, so that's obviously not very good. I would like to... Ooh, hello there. Armored Marauders. We will never be able to take these guys on. You know this, I know this, but we will try nevertheless. Alright, so we are up against those Armored Marauders and those bandits. The Armored Marauders are going to definitely prove themselves to be a huge handful for us, but this is something that we must do if we are willing and able to progress in the game, because if we are unable to take such a small party, then well, then I think we might have more difficulties than just having a lack of money or a lack of experience or whatever the case may be. But basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get a couple of kills here. I'd like my own character to get a couple of kills so that we can actually begin leveling up a bit faster. As you can see, the enemy is over there. I really wish I had a scope. They're shooting at me right now, which is not good. They're going to be able to kill me from all the way over there. 100% easy. Very, very easy for them to kill us from that distance. I can't lean while I'm in prone position, of course. So let me see. Anyone? Do I see anyone? Do you see anyone? I don't see anyone right now. There they are. I see them. Okay, so they're actually over there. Ooh, this could be a really good strategic opportunity, because if we can get onto the higher ground, then I have the high ground, Anakin. And, you know, we can actually make them pay for that. Ow. Okay. Yeah, this is problematic. I don't really like going over the top of this hill here. I have a feeling I'm going to get shot in the face immediately and die. So I'd like to maybe go around a little bit. Ah, hello. Yeah, I see them. Do you see them? Yeah, they're right down there. Okay, so I'm actually going to go prone real quick. Going to hide behind these trees slightly, and then they're right there. So do you think our guys can actually start firing at them? I'd like our guys to start firing at them if at all possible. Let me just move up ahead here and see if we can. Oh, that's bad. That's a bad start. Oh, that's also bad. Oh, that's good. That's good. Come on. Yes, another one. Oh, I actually hit someone. I actually critically hit them. So that was pretty decent. But we are now going to get murdered in many ways. Ooh, we took out one of the Armored Marauders, and we took out the bandit. Okay, the last one. Last Armored Marauder, guys. Last one. Where is he? Did you see him? Oh, there he is. Oh dear. Gotta hide behind here. Oh, phew. Okay, we actually took his attention for a second. I actually thought I was gonna die there for a second, but thankfully we're gonna gain passive experience anyway just by finishing battles, which is very, very important. And look at this. This is the kind of thing that we want to see. This is the reason why I wanted to maybe attempt to attack someone a little bit higher level than us. Armored Marauders, case in point. Because this weapon right here, this is fantastic. This is definitely something that we want to give to someone that is a fantastic shot with assault rifles. And then what we can also do with that is we can maybe give that same person a little bit of armor, and we can make them into kind of like a Juggernaut style character and basically make it so that they are kind of unkillable in a way. So they can be the kind of carry for most of our forces. I think that is going to be a fantastic idea. So otherwise we also have a bunch of prisoners that we can then potentially, well, maybe get to join us, which would be kind of nice. I would also like to do that. So with that, we have a good amount of cash. We just defeated a band of, well, slightly a band of armored marauders. They're pretty harsh, but obviously my forces are not the greatest. And, well, we're on our way. We are on our way to becoming much, much stronger. So we'll see how we go in the future. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.